So to start off, I don't think that debt is necessarily good or bad, but there are certain types of credit that's out there. So credit is money you borrow to enable you to do something. An example of good debt would be a student loan. So if you're taking student debt to facilitate your education, on the premise that you're going to go to work afterwards and be able to pay that off, in this day and age, you need to go to school to be able to further your career ambitions. And so it's really a necessary part of life. And so student debt would be considered good debt. An example of bad debt or debt you probably want to try not to get into is something like a payday loan. So if you're short on money and you're going to a payday loan location to try to get a couple weeks worth of money, that's an example of a bad debt or bad credit. Same thing would apply to credit cards if you're using it to fund meals, to fund things you really can't afford. Again, I don't think debt is necessarily good or bad, it's just how you use it. And so keeping that in mind when you're taking on debt is really important. The most important thing to think about is, will I have the money to pay it off? So in the case of a student loan, you're generating debt right now so that in the future when you're working you can make monthly payments. Something like a credit card, you need to be able to pay it off at the end of the month. So if you're racking up lots of expenses for meals that you're eating out, probably not the best kind of debt if you don't have the income to replace it.